All right, welcome back. Today we're going to be tier ranking every NFL team with the start of the season starting this week, Thursday, Cowboys versus Eagles. We'll go ahead and lock in and rank some of these teams. So we have Super Bowl favorites, Super Bowl contenders, playoff teams, potential wild cards, missing playoff teams, mediocre at best, young but intriguing, and number one pick contention. Start off with New Orleans Saints. Don't trust their quarterback room. Don't trust their quarterback room at all. Number one pick contention. Miami Dolphins. I think they can miss the playoffs. AFC is going to be better this year than it has been in years prior. I just don't think, and with the confusion with the whole Tyreek Hill thing, I don't know where they lie in actual contention. I'm putting the Ravens as Super Bowl favorites. I think they're going to be really good this year, which sucks for my Steelers. Bengals, potential wild card team. If they can figure out their defense, I think they'll be all right. Broncos, playoff team. Buying all the Broncos stock. Bo Nick season. They brought in Evan Ingram, boosted up that defense. I'm buying all of it. RJ Harvey, yes. J.K. Dobbins, yes. Giants, young but intriguing. Jackson Dart, Kim Scatterbo. Trade Russell Wilson. Get rid of Russell Wilson. Or just, you have Jameis Winston. You don't need Russell Wilson. Vikings. I think potential wild card. First year, J.J. McCarthy. Missing Jordan Addison for a couple games. Could hurt them in the long run. Aaron Jones' health. Rams. Potential, I think playoff team. Matt Stafford health is super important for them and their success. Bringing in Devontae Adams to help take off some of that heat off of Puka Nacua is going to be super effective for them. Buccaneers, playoff team, buying all the Bucky Irvin, Baker Mayfield, Emeka Buka, Mike Evans, who is my favorite receiver of all time outside of the Steelers. Lions, Super Bowl contender. I still think they're a Super Bowl contender, even though Ben Johnson left. I still trust them a lot. Jahmyr Gibbs is a dog. I drafted him in as many fantasy leagues as I could. Bears, potential wild card. Ben Johnson boosted up their offensive line, brought in another tight end. I think they have some Luther Burden. They have some very high upside. Potential wild card, 49ers. The wide receiver room is just not that great. Ricky Pearsall, Juwan Jennings. I mean, Brandon Ayuk is hurt. It's going to be mostly, throwing it to George Kittle. I can't think of his name, sorry. Back-to-back Super Bowls attend for the Eagles. I think it's definitely possible. Raiders, young but intriguing. You brought in Geno, Ashton Genty. I bought a lot of Brock Bowers stock. I think they're on the right path. What is their pivot once Geno Smith leaves? They got to get a quarterback. Packers, potential wild card, bringing in Micah Parsons is going to help that defense, even though he's already dealing with back issues that might have to get him an epidural for that first game. It's kind of scary. Was Jerry a genius? I don't know. Playoff team, Commanders. I don't think Jaden Daniels is going to have a sophomore slump. I think he's going to ball out this year. They paid Terry, brought in some more defensive players, more offensive weapons. Yeah, buying all the Commander stock. Missing the playoffs, Arizona Cardinals. I just don't like anything that they have besides Marvin Harrison. It's just as simple as that. Steelers, potential wild card. I would like to put us higher, but we have to see how they perform that first week before I can make a legitimate, educated guess. Because I think we're going to be good. I think we could be a legit playoff team. But Aaron Rodgers' age, what if TJ Watt misses time? It's just, there's a lot to be desired. Buffalo Bills, Super Bowl contenders. It's Josh Allen. They could find them another wide receiver weapon. I think they could be unstoppable. Young but intriguing. Bijan, Michael Penix. I think they're going to be pretty solid this year. Don't think they'll make the playoffs. Seahawks, mediocre at best. Sam Darnold, I don't think he's going to have a Viking season. Cooper Kupp is old. He's losing steps. I like Jackson Smith and Jigba a lot. The New England Patriots, young but intriguing. Drake May, Travion Henderson. Don't really like the Stephon Diggs pickup. Mediocre at best for the Cleveland Browns. Let's move this one up. I don't like the Browns. I don't like the Browns at all. Their quarterback room is disgusting. I don't like it. Houston Texans, potential wild card. CJ Stroud bounce back season. I know Tank Dell's injured still. Hopefully he gets back healthy and can help them a lot. Christian Kirk will be back healthy. Joe Mixon's already hurt, so it's Nick Chubb season. Chiefs are going to Chief. I think they can be the playoff team. They're going to be missing Rashee Rice for 6 games, so that might push me to make them a potential wild card team. Is this Travis Kelce's last season? Is Taylor Swift going to be a distraction? Missing the playoffs, I don't think the Cowboys are going to be too great this year. The addition of George Pickens, losing Michael Parsons, I don't know about their defense. Potential wild card, Chargers. They brought back Keenan Allen. I like Ladd McConkey a lot. I think the Chargers can make the wild card. Jets, mediocre at best. There's nothing about that team that jumps off the page. I mean, their defense is pretty solid. The Williams is. I just don't know if Justin Fields is ready. I'm not super stoked on Breece Hall or Garrett Wilson. Panthers, young but intriguing. Bryce Young looked good at the second half of last season. They brought in Tedero McMillan. I watched their preseason game against the Steelers. I know it was preseason, but they still look pretty good. Tennessee Titans, young but intriguing. They brought in Cam Ward. Not a huge fan of the running back room all too much. Calvin Ridley, their wide receiver 1, he's been mediocre at best the last couple of years. Colts, number 1 pick contention. Daniel Jones and Anthony Richardson as your QBs, yikes, not a huge fan. Jaguars, mediocre at best. Just not a fan of. Trevor Lawrence hasn't really shown us a whole lot. Neither has Travis Etienne. I like Brian Thomas Jr. a lot. Brought up a lot of Brian Thomas Jr. stock in fantasy. So here's what we got. Super Bowl favorites, Ravens and Eagles. Contenders, Lions and Bills. Playoff teams, Broncos, Rams. Buccaneers, Commanders. Potential wild cards, Bengals, Bears, Packers, Vikings. Steelers, Niners, Texans, Chiefs, Chargers. Missing the playoff teams, we got the Dolphins, Cardinals, and the Cowboys. Young but intriguing, Raiders, Giants, Falcons, Patriots, Panthers, and the Titans. Mediocre at best, Seahawks, Browns, Jets, Jaguars, and number 1 pick contention, Saints and Colts. So, that'll do it for this video. Let me know if you agree or disagree. Let me know which teams should be moved up or moved down in the comment section down below. Make sure you share this with all your football family, friends, co-workers, everybody. Share with everybody. Until next time, I've been your host, your favorite neighborhood crabman. Peace.